Many people who like to do Cuban salsa, which is one of several styles of salsa, like to do it in a formation as a group called a Rueda circle. When the dance is done in that way, it's referred to as Rueda de Casino. In this formation, there are couples that form a circle and they exchange partners by the leader moving on to the next lady after some but not all of the moves. There have been in recent times, starting in the 2010s, some folks in Europe that created some very original structural changes in how that dance was done. And many of these were very clever, become sometimes pretty complex, and are loads of fun but require a lot of thinking. In about 2015, one of these gentlemen who's been thinking of structures created a structure where there was an adaptation of the Rueda de Casino moves so that they could be done solo, by solo dancers, not in partnership. And the motivation for this was that a lot of times at a dance, there would be more followers than leaders. And instead of having to create a circle of couples where there were a number of people who were without a partner and had to wait for a partner exchange to have a partner, you would have this excess of followers could dance the moves all the way through, every single move, without having to wait for someone to partner with them. And they danced in the center of the circle, and everybody, leads and follows, who chose to do these moves solo would do the identical footwork. Because most of them were conceived or expected to be followers, they based these patterns on the followers' footwork. Every move has the same number of beats, so it can be done simultaneously with calls that people in the circle, on the circumference, the exterior of the circle, were doing. And it is not just the follower's footwork or movement, it's a variant on that, although it's similar. So it's related but not identical to what the follower does. So here we go. This is a quick description of a number of key Abaco moves. The basic step is the same that we do in LA style salsa and also in some forms of Cuban style salsa. It goes like this. Back on the right, replace the left where it is, bring the right to the left. Forward on the left, replace the right where it is, bring the left to the right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick, quick, slow, and quick, quick, slow. The dame, the partner exchange step, looks like this. We always call the steps on beat 1, and we execute them 8 beats later, starting on the next beat 1. Dame is dame, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So that was left, left, and right, left, right. Okay? Dilicano is just like dame, except you don't do a 90-degree turn to the left. So it looks like this. Dilicano, 5, 6, 7 is right, and left, right, left. In both Dilicano and dame, we're creating what I call a triangle. So I go back and then to the side, sort of at a 45-degree angle, quick, slow. So it's really back, and then I'm not completing the triangle, but it's as though I'm starting 2 sides of like an equilateral triangle. Okay, now enchufla is done as follows. Right, and left, right, left. So I'm just turning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Enchufa doble, you do that, at the end of enchufla you do a dame. So the full step for enchufla is enchufla, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Notice that I'm always starting by calling on a beat 1, and I start executing the step on the next beat 1. That does not have to be done with that exact lag in the number of beats. Some people call on beat 5. I just make it a habit because in the Rueda circles I call on beat 1 to be consistent in how I'm doing that. Okay, in Chufa Doble, you do that in Chufla action twice before the dame. In Chufa Doble, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Dami Directo. 5, 6, 7. It's 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. And back to basic. One more time. Dami Directo. It's 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and back and together, and forward and together. So this is a jump. I bend down on 4, and I jump back 5, 6, 7, and resume basic. Watch it this way. Dami Directo. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back to basic. Quick, quick, slow. Adios is called prima. I'm modeling this after the folks who developed the syllabus in Europe. So in Rueda circles, adios and prima are interchangeable words for the same thing. I'm calling this prima because I think there is something else that they refer to as adios in the Abaco syllabus. But prima looks like this. First I'm going to show this way. Prima, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, it's 8 beats of hip circles. I choose to do each circle in 4 beats rather than 4 circles in 2 beats each. You can do either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it ends with a dame. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Prima. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. One of the things you want to notice on this step is that you have to start thinking of it before the end of the 8 beats in which the call is made. Because if you don't, you will have shifted your weight to the left, and then you can't really do a hip circle weighted on only 1 foot. So, prima, 2, 3, 5, 6, and on 7, I'm stabilizing the position that I'm going to use to do my hip circle. Okay. A dame dos is rhythmically identical to dame, but you turn 180 degrees instead of 90. Dame dos. 5, 6, 7. It's 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Dame tres. Turn 3 times 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and basic. And basic. So a dame is a 90-degree turn to the left, a dame dos is a 180-degree turn to the left, and a dame tres is 270-degree, or 3/4 of the way around a circle, turning to the left. Okay, this is sombrero. Sombrero, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Notice my hands are up, and 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So it ends with a dili kano instead of a dame, just as it does in a Rueda circle. And vacila is the identical thing, except the hands don't come up. Vacila, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Next we'll do uno. Uno, I'm going to show it this way. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 5. 1 and 5. And 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So uno ends with a dili kano, just as it does in a Rueda circle. The concept here is that we're doing back rocks, and then we're doing back rocks with flirtation. Woo! You're looking at an imaginary partner, and then you're just doing gyrations for 8 beats, and then the dilicano. Okay, here's another one, dame dos con dos. This is going to be done with a 180-degree turn, but we're going to clap on beats 7 and 8 of the set of 8 beats in which the call is made. Dame dos con dos, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Dame dos con dos, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Similarly, dame con dos, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Some groups clap on 1 and 2 when they're moving and there's like a dame dos con dos called in a Rueda circle. Some groups clap on 7 and 8. The originators of the Abaco structure were clapping on 7 and 8, so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this as faithfully to their syllabus as possible, and I also developed some of these moves with the help of some students. A way that sometimes Ruedas start is with a move called al centro or el medio, and moving into a step called abajo. So I'm going to show you a couple of these things that are done in the Abaco structure. I can, on my right foot, I can go tap, lean, tap, lean. This is 1, 3, 5, 7. And abajo is this, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Another step that can be done is called Americana, where you actually rotate 360 degrees around. Watch. So I'll start tap and lean and tap and lean. Right, right, left, left. Abajo. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Americana. 5, 6, 7. We go 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. And back to abajo. Quick, slow, and then dilicano. Quick, quick, slow. It's 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So ni pa ti, ni pa mi. So this is done as follows. Watch me first. Ni pa ti, ni pa mi. 5, 6, and bring the feet together on 7. So once again, you have to start thinking about the execution of this step prior to the end of the 8-beat phrase in which the step is called. And then what we do is on 7, we clap, even weighted, and we go 1, 3, 5, and 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, and we end with a dilicano. Quick, quick, slow, and back to basic. I'll turn the other way so you can see this. In times when we are dancing, able to dance in partnership safely, prior to COVID, people would actually clap with the person next to them. But at this time, the dance steps are all being done solo. So watch what this looks like. Basic and basic. Ni pa ti, ni pa mi. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, I'm going to do this calling sigolo. 5, 6, and here we go. Ni pa ti, ni pa mi. 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, sigolo. 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. Se fue. 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Back and forward for basic. So that's done continuously until se fue is called, which ends that movement. Another thing that can be done that's kind of fun is that mentira can be called. So after a step is called, mentira, which kind of means it's a lie, is called, and then you don't do the step, it cancels it. It's like the old joke, people used to say psych or not, meaning don't really do it. I was just kidding you. So watch. Enchufla, 3, mentira, and you just continue doing basic. Or this is an example. Dame, 2, 3. Mentira. So I continued doing basic step, and I did not do the dame because mentira was called. Okay, another step that we can do is called chevaria, and it's the same as in a rueda circle. Chevaria, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and forward and together. So watch this way. Chevaria, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and back to basic. Chevaria tres veces is 3 times. Chevaria tres veces, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and basic. Watch it this way. Chevaria tres veces, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and back to basic on 5. Once again, sigolo could be called. You could just keep doing that until se fue is called. That typically ends on beat 5, stepping forward. If otra is called, it means another. So if we were doing dame, 5, 6, 7. Otra, 5, 6, 7. We do another dame, 5, 6, 7. Prima, 5, 6, 7. It's 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Otra, 5, 6, 7. It's 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. And we can also, since we always do the move 8, we also, in addition, since we do moves 8 beats after the call, we can make the call before we're completely done with the first move, and that way we're doing the moves back to back with no basic in between, as follows. Enchufla, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Otra, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I did 2 enchuflas back to back by calling otra before I was completely done with the first one. 8 beats later, I'm ready to execute the next enchufla. Another thing we can do, of course, is call con mambo. So I could say enchufla con mambo, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Enchufa doble con mambo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Dame arriba means that we turn in the opposite from the usual direction. Usual direction is left. Dame arriba means turn right. So watch. Dame arriba, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Dame arriba, 5, 6, 7. It's 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. I will tell you that that feels much more awkward when you do a dame to the left. 1, 2, 3. You're swinging 5, 6, 7, and the momentum works very well that way. When you're turning the other way, you've already turned your body 1 to here, 45 degrees, and then you're stepping, starting on the left, step, 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 and hardly turning. It's just another 45-degree turn. It just feels more awkward, but so if you have to keep straight which wall you're watching. Otherwise, that goes by you quickly and can be confusing. So paseala is done like this. Paseala, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I go 1, 2, and cross, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So it ends with a dilicano rather than a dame. Paseala, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. A move that the originators called fairly often was a combination move, dame paseala, where they first did a dame and then did paseala. So watch how that looks. Dame paseala, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, cross, 5, 6, cross, and it ends with dili cano. 5, 6, 7. Dame paseala, 5, 6, 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, and cross, 5, 6, and cross, back and to the side, and 5, 6, 7. Another move that we have done is vacila entrada. So vacila, again, is like this, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And it ends with dili cano. In vacila entrada, we start with a vacila, and we then do a 0, and then we do the dili cano. Vacila entrada. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So the 0 starts with the right foot going behind. 1, 2, 3, and then the left foot coming in front on 5. 5, 6, 7, and then dili cano. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So the 0 literally traces like a circle. That's how it gets its name as 0. Then there were a few other steps that are very interesting and a bit more challenging. So one of them is patin, and this is based on Cuban folkloric movement. It starts with a chufla, and then we do a skating action on the even beats that looks like this, skating backwards, while the upper body is doing this kind of action with the shoulders rolling forward. The shoulders come up over the crest of the roll on the odd beats. The skating action happens on the even beats. I'll do it very slowly. And it starts with an enchufla. Patin, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So it ends with a dame. Another beautiful step is called amistad. And in this step, we change to son timing. I'm saying the word S-O-N. It's the name of a precursor dance to salsa. And the timing in son is 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, instead of stepping on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 as we do in salsa. Now we go into son timing on 2 steps. One of them is called tuba francesa, and the other one is called amistad. The tuba francesa actually uses son dancing, the son basic step. So let me show that one first. The other one, amistad, uses that timing but with different foot movement. So tuba francesa is an enchufla step for 8 beats, son for 16 beats, and then we tap on beat 8 at the end of the son to get back into the salsa timing, and then we do it in enchufla and then dili cano. Watch. Tuba francesa, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm stepping on 8 to get ready for the alternate timing. I don't step on 1, and I step 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and I tap on this 8 to get ready to go back into salsa timing, and I do the enchufla. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and then this ends with dili cano. So enchufla, son for 16 beats, enchufla, dili cano. Watch again. Tuba francesa, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, A word about son. The nature of the way we're moving in son is a little bit different, in addition to the timing change, than how we do salsa. In salsa, knees are a little bent. They're referred to as soft knees. Body is a little bit forward, etc. Son, on that first 8, it's more up. 8, 2, 3, 4. Do you see? I'm lifting my shoulder almost to have a feeling of elongating. So the way we do those steps is a little bit different. It's done in the style of son dancing. The other step that has a rhythm change that moves into son timing is Amistad, and here's what that looks like. I'm going to face you first. Amistad, 5, 6, 7. Now we do the first 8 beats, the first 7 beats of a cross-body lead in LA style, which is right, left, right, left, but I'm going to step on 8 to get ready to move into son timing. But I'm going to take my 8 and step back. 8, and I sweep on 1, so I'm not making a step. And then I step 2, 3, I step back on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. I'm tapping on beat 4 and then doing 5, 6, 7 to turn around and face the wall that I started facing. And this ends with a dame. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So watch that. Amistad. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Step back on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Now, what I do to remember this pattern is I think that there are always 3 sweeps. You step back on 8 and sweep on 1, 2, 3. Step back on 4 and sweep on 5, 2, 6, 7. Step back on 8 and sweep on 1. So it's 3 sweeps. Watch. I'll count it that way. Amistad, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Step, sweep, step, sweep, step, 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 sweep, step, step, tap. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So tumba francesa and Amistad use son timing. Tumba francesa ends with delicano. Amistad ends with a dame. Watch Amistad one more time. This time I will count the beats. 5, 6, 7, 8. Amistad. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweep. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Amistad. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Now, as always, we can add nice flourishes to things. Styling. Something that I like to do on this step is do a ripple as I do my crossbody lead, my introduction to Amistad. Amistad, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Amistad with style. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 5, 6, 7. To explain what I'm doing on that, I'm going 1, 2, and on and, the second half of beat 2, I bend my knees and sort of drop a little bit, and on 3, I put my foot touching the ground in front but without weight on it, and then I ripple onto it with a body roll as I move weight onto it through beat 4. So it looks like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, etc. Watch it this way. Amistad, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, etc. So that's a quick introduction or review, if you've had a little training in it, for a number of the moves in the Abaco syllabus. Thanks. I'm Barb from Danceintime. Thanks.